My live stream a little later tonight because I had to wait for my phone to charge. I'm doing it from the poll that I posted the other day. I'm going to be doing a part two of my human transformers with the Decepticons. If you saw my channel, you saw me draw this. This is my human version of Arachnid. I actually renamed her La Sombra back then when I actually drew this. I'm gonna see if I can draw the rest of the Decepticons. I might just make this one a short one. We'll see. Anyway, gotta get started. And I think I'll start by drawing the human star screen. In my Excalibur transformer thing, he's just like a normal star screen. He's conniving, serves Decepticons, but always trying to usurp Megatron. As a trait with Starscream is never going to change. However, in this Transformer Armada, Starscream briefly joined the Autobots, but got brainwashed by Megatron and became a Decepticon again. However, he did sacrifice himself, so he basically died a hero. At least in the Armada series. After that, she went back to his normal ways of being evil and trying to usurp Megatron. Hello, welcome to the stream. Trying human Decepticons for my poll. Starting with Starscream. Hello, welcome to the stream. Drawing human Starscream for my Transformers poll. I did my own human version Transformers. I call it Excalibur, Transformer Excalibur. Basically, Transformers are humans. They come from a planet called Camelot. And they have these special weapons called Excaliburs that give them magical knight armor and weapons. The Autobots are called the Auto Knights, and the Decepticons are called Dark Templar. Actually, I haven't gotten any donations yet. I'm not up there yet. I haven't gotten any donations yet because I'm not that up there yet. I haven't been monetized yet. I still need 40,000 watch hours. So once I eventually get that, I'll accept donations. So I can't accept donations yet. Yes, I can draw Batman Beyond. But right now I'm gonna finish the Starscream. I'm actually gonna draw the human Decepticon, but I can draw Batman Beyond too right quick. Here's my version of Human Starscream. Kind of redrawing the old designs I did before, years ago. Now, as for this request right here, I'm gonna knock out Batman Beyond, one of my favorite shows when I was younger. Till later, I found out they connected it to the series of Justice League. Although, at times it can be a little confusing about how to tie in the whole thing with the Justice League. Mine too, wish they would. I suppose, but be honest, not every cartoon need to be a live action. Some cartoons look better as cartoons. Such as an example of that is various mangas and anime that were adapted to live action that ended very badly. Such as Ghost in the Shell, Cowboy Bebop, and of course Dragon Ball. That was the worst offender. And there was also the whole live action Powerpuff Girls debacle. Thank goodness that series never actually got made. However, I did drop a trailer that was just terrible. Who at CW thought that was a good idea? I saw pictures of Batman anime and Batman Beyond movie in the same style of in the Spider-Verse movie. I think that's the best format for it. It looks better in that style anyway. Not good at shades, but I did my best at it. Not really good at shading. Can never know where the light is. I'm gonna do my best at it. Or at least a video like Arkham Trilogy. Yeah, it would look better as a video game, but DC has too much that has nothing but Batman video games. And to be honest, I think they should lay out the Arkham series for a while. After what they did with the Suicide Squad and that stuff, tying it to that world, that was a very bad idea. So DC needs to lay off the Arkhamverse for a while, unless they're gonna reboot it. They're already making it like Legos. They're already making a Lego Batman. Supposed to take a reference from all the Batman media throughout the years. So that's enough for now. And the gameplay is like the Arkham series, so that's good. It should, with that, DC should probably redeem itself for after the terrible movie that was a terrible game that was Suicide Squad. It was a terrible video game. People don't want to kill the Justice League. They want to play the Justice League. Wonder Woman got canceled. And Arkham Knights was a big disaster. It seems that nowadays, if we want some DC content or even a DC video game, we're going to make it ourselves. We get some DC content to make it ourselves. Here is Batman Beyond. Although I wish the series would have incorporated more of Batman's old. Thank you, I appreciate it. Now I'm going to get back to these human Transformer Decepticons. I did a video this morning about Arachnid right here, and just drew Starscream. Each of them will have their own Excalibur, the weapon I told you about, to give them magic armor and powers. Arachnid's Excalibur would be claws. Starscream Excalibur will be a bow and arrow. Next one I'm going to draw is Knockout, character from Transformers Prime. Toward the end of the series, when Beast Hunters that basically Knockout left the Decepticons and joined the Autobots. To be honest, Robots in Disguise in the series after Prime actually felt kind of like a bit of a letdown. The series was, toward the end of the series, it was hyping up a new enemy for the Autobots to fight, the Predacons. I mean, in Prime Beast Hunters season, they even did reference the Beast Wars. They even said Beast Wars. Even mentioned the Dinobots. But the Predacons being hyped up at the next big bads. They even had their own insignia and everything. Only to just be written off. And Robots in Disguise. And majority of almost all the Decepticons and Robots in Disguise had beast forms. They all had beast forms. Though they could have easily just been Predacons. Just felt like a waste opportunity. Introduce Predacons back into the series. Led by Predaking. The new big bad. Megatron, after Prime, Megatron exiled himself, disbanded the Decepticons, and exiled himself. And Starscream, he could have been killed off. But instead, he came back in his classic look. Got rid of Predacons off screen. Let me know what you think. If you watch Robots in Disguise, and how would you bring in the Predacons? Mhm. Here's knockout. For a picture drawing a knockout. And this is Dark Templar. His Excalibur are saws. Next one I'm going to be doing is Soundwave. I already did design him and even drew a full body picture of him recently. I'll show it eventually. Yeah. Suit Up is still my main comic book I'm doing. I do the scale. I might do the Transformers thing every now and then, like a side thing if I feel like it. I mean, I've been watching lots of Transformers lately, so that really got me the mood to draw this again. Been lacking a little bit on Suit Up, but all I gotta do is watch Atomic Puppet, and I'm back in the groove. Let me know what you think. What you do to if you draw. Tell me what you do to get back focus on it. Me, I just watch various cartoons that remind me of my cartoon. Just like that, I'm back in the drawing it. Suit Up is my first successful comic book because I actually got it published in an actual store. Cosmic Comics and Cards. I am official indie self-published artist. I'm an officially self-published artist. So long I've tried. But I finally learned techniques that actually work. For years I've tried to make comic books. I could draw them, but I didn't know how to actually edit them to make them look like one. But years of training and teaching myself to draw, I finally learned it. I learned from one video about how to make actual comic book panels, and I learned from one video how to ink faster. And then I combined the two skills I learned, and just like that, I made a comic book. I always thought I had to go through a publisher to try to get my stuff published. I always thought I was gonna try to go through Image Comics to try to get my stuff published. I had tried going through Godhood Comics, but it was too complicated. You only want black character creators. Even though I am black, the process going through was too complicated. There was no guarantee they would pick my thing anyway. You only want black characters. Technically, my character from Suit Up is Latino. I'm not sure that will have cut it. This here sound wave is Excalibur our tentacles. Excuse me for a moment, I gotta stretch out my arm. Process how I got it published. Actually pretty easy. Well, basically I actually took a limb. It went out on a limb to finally do it, and it paid off really good. Started with making my comic book. Well, started with me just doing drawings. Then I posted it on there. I did, so I went with it. Then I wrote the script for the comic book. Then with the skills I've learned, I drew it, inked it, scanned it, edited in Clipstick paint, lettered it, colored it, and I did it all by myself. And I posted it. Well, before I actually did Suit Up, I started experimenting, practicing with the sketch tools, making various comic strips to do it. And then I did Suit Up, using all those skills I learned into that comic book. And it paid off pretty well. I actually made a full comic book. Then I took it to the Dallas Fan Expo this year. But since I'm still beginning, I basically printed it out at home. I printed out all the sheets on my printer. I had to buy a lot of ink to do that. Then I took it to Office Max and made copies. I wanted to make 10 copies, but it would be too expensive, so I made 4. I gave it to the actual artist at the convention, and they even liked it. They said they would contact me one day about it, but I didn't really get any responses from them. And when I managed to contact was one guy who does comics on Facebook. I sent him a copy of my comic book through email, and he liked it. The thing is, I couldn't publish through his company because it was small. And it seemed that he said he would make selling comic books at a loss. So I'm going to go through there. They did suggest I should go through, to post my stuff on Webtoons. Which I tried doing that, but I couldn't get the sizes right to post on there. Every time I try to edit my thing down, wire it down, it keeps saying it's too big. So I'm not even gonna post on there no more. I'm not gonna try to anymore because it's too complicated. I can't get the sizes right. But I did find a place I could post it. Global Comics. Post my comic the way it is, and it worked out well. I got over 2,000 views on my issue 1. People really like it. Then I bought my comic book printed through Miximum. This printing company. They print out books, pamphlets, flyers, even comic books. Got my first issue of comic book through the printed through there. I wanted to see how it looked before I made other copies. And it turned out great, so I made more. And when I got here, I took the comics and I sold them. Before I took them there, I called them before and asked them if they just accept indie books. And they did. So I got to work making two up. Took it up there. I showed them. They liked it. They want more. I sent more. I got it. I took it up there to sell them. They enjoyed it. And I got paid up front for it. So from now on, I want to print out more. Well, I'm going to be selling my comic book up there from now on. No one get rich from it, but at least people are reading it. At least I actually did it. I actually accomplished something really good. I actually made it. I did more than most people did. I'm an official comic book creator. Official self-published indie creator. Anyway, back to the Transformers Excalibur with the Dark Templar. Now I'm going to be doing the one only Megatron, leader of the Dark Templar, and sworn enemy to all our knights and all life itself. I based him off of Transformer Prime 1. My first Transformer series was Transformers Armada. That was my introduction to Transformers. But Autobots and Decepticons and the Minicons. That was my favorite series. It introduced me to Transformers. Of course, in this version of Megatron from my Excalibur series, he's still the same as the original incarnation. A tyrant wanting to control others and conquer. He started a war with the Auto Knights that completely left their planet Camelot in ruins. He used to be a friend with Optimus, but now they're enemies. He's obsessed with finding the Evergreen, basically my version of the Allspark. An ancient relic that has the power to create worlds and fill them with life. That's how Planet Camelot was formed. Uh, Saw a trailer for a live action One Piece season 2 is coming. When I first saw it transfer, I thought One Piece getting live action. I did not have high expectations for it. Hollywood did not have the best reputation for adapting anime in live action. Like I said before, the examples are Dragon Ball, Ghost in the Shell, Cowboy Bebop. Dragon Ball was the worst one. Not to mention all the countless Disney remakes, live actions. Disney run out of ideas. In fact, they lost the magic a long time ago. They're just relying on their old stuff, making them live action. Instead of remaking their old stuff as live action movies, they're terrible. You need to focus on making new movies, new anime movies. They can't rely on the old stuff forever. And rebooting the old stuff in live action is terrible. One of the worst defenders of that is the infamous Snow White incident. We all know what happened with Snow White. And what her comments were about the original. I feel like these reboots are made by people who never even watched the original movies. Yeah, I thought the same for the new Shrek movie. I mean, why is Shrek getting another movie? The series already concluded. Like the series gonna involve the other kids. Seem to be the same. Uh, Beauty and the Beast live action. The last Disney movie they made was Wish. That bombed hard. They need to take more chances making more movies, anime movies. Start relying on old properties and make some new ones. Doesn't really matter now. Disney went broke. Disney went woke, and they are now going broke. To keep this up, Disney is only going to be worth $1. They already ruined Marvel. You talk about the good stuff with Endgame. I've seen what Disney can do. I know they're capable of making good stuff. They just don't want to. I got no character no one cares about. Like Ironheart. She was terrible in the comic books, and she's terrible live action. She's supposed to be Iron Man's successor. Not even close. She just did that with Iron Man's daughter. She would be a better Iron Man, or should made Rhodey into Iron Man. Not Riri Williams. Anyone but her. And Captain America Brave New World. Don't really care for that either. I mean, did the first live-action movie of Red Hulk. Red Hulk finally gets his live-action debut. And Green Hulk doesn't even get to fight him. That is such a waste. Red Hulk finally here. And Hulk doesn't even get to fight him. What's the point of having Red Hulk up there if Green Hulk doesn't fight him? What's the benefit? Yeah, Captain America's Avenger, but we all know he can't take on Red Hulk. In normal circumstances, you can't fight Red Hulk. He's a Hulk villain. He needs to fight Hulk. I mentioned Ironheart. Riri Williams is more of a supervillain. Her little origin story in the show, that's not an origin story for a hero. It's the origin story of a villain. For starters, this our villain journey, she was helping kids cheat in their homework. And because of that, she got kicked out of school. She given more opportunity than most, and she squandered it all. And she stole a suit that wasn't even hers. Want to make something iconic, please. Want to give everyone Iron Man suits? That's a bad idea. There's a reason why Iron Man never mass-produced those things. Because someone would use them for bad purposes. Henry Williams had the nerve to belittle Iron Man in his compliments, saying that he wouldn't be Iron Man without his money. Iron Man made his first suit in a cave. A box of scraps. Proved that she don't know anything about Iron Man or anything else. Proves how dumb she really is. Anyway, here is Megatron. You see his face is covered in scars from previous battles. And his Excalibur is a sword. A sword and a cannon. And that's all the Decepticons. Well, there was one more, but I don't think I have time to draw them. And plus, that character probably just was my own OC I drew. But he was kind of based off of Lugnet. I have to give his design maybe a new look. Anyway, that's all the Decepticons. Arachnid, Starscream, Knockout, Soundwave, Megatron. And also this request of Batman Beyond I drew. I'm going to end the live stream here. Hope you enjoyed the live stream or watched it. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel for more videos. Hit the bell icon to notify when I put more videos. Be on the lookout when I go on my trip to bricks and minifigs and all the stuff I do. And be sure to check out my community board for polls and other art I post. And feel free to leave your ideas for future Style Chronicles videos and live streams. And feel free to check out my comic book Suit Up. It'll be sold at Cosmic Comics and Cards if you're in the Grand Prairie area. As well, you can read it for free on Global Comics. Let me know what you think about it if you want to see more Transformers. Thank you all, and have a nice night.